Well, today is Monday, and me and Dad decided to do some yard work with the truck. And we had to cut down a tree that's dying in the front yard. And so, to cut the tree down, I used the winch to help control the fall, so it's not falling power lines into the pond. So that helped a bunch there. Didn't really do anything, but I helped if it did do anything. There's winch line, 90 feet of winch line, that helped plenty. Next was to cut the tree up in pieces and log it up here. Up here, we take a log up. The mess is up here now, not in the yard. Take all the branches off, the logs for firewood, and then firewood. Some logs we're going to use in the woods for our project. So that's what's all up here. But Dad's like, can you move this big branch like 5 feet forward, and then I'll cut in pieces for you to tow. And I hook onto it, and that bottom branch is attached to the bottom of it. So I'm towing two big behemoth branches, and he just hooked on like. I just pulled forward. I towed it so easily. Like, keep going, keep going. So, yeah, about 1/8 mile drag with the big branch. Definitely not ready for the rope I was just using. This rope is from Voodoo rope. I use USA rope now, but this rope I keep around for logging and such is nice shackle built in to a shackle there. It's so helpful for logging and such, and it's okay with me tearing it up. We're not using it for off-road use anymore, but perfect for this use. I mean, USA rope did give me a choke rope, which I use too, but it's too short for this application. So used it, worked fine. This hitch got bent all the way up vertical for me towing a Ford Ranger out of the ditch for someone. And here I'm towing a behemoth of a tree that's probably double the weight of a Ranger, and that thing had wheels and less resistance, and I pulled this thing without bending my hitch, and yet the Ranger got bent. So impressive. I mean, no, I did rig it up properly this time before I actually ran this shackle around here and bent it. No, I tied it to here, so it's a little more equal pull. So I guess that's better, but impressive for a Willys truck to tow this. So I kind of figured it can tow it. I'm watching videos from back in the 40s, commercial videos of these old trucks working, advertisements. Yeah, they're workhorses. I mean, they're not as great as a Dodge Power Wagon from 1950s. Neighbor's got one, and then his brother, about 10 miles away, has a dozen trucks. And I've seen one of those trucks tow a big tree out. We're talking probably a tree right there. It's that big, towed it easily. It's like, I know that's powerful, and this is about half as much powerful. And even that's only a 6-cylinder flathead. This is a overhead valve 4-cylinder, so I guess they're kind of equal. But the gearing and torque, those have more torque. But yeah, I did fine. I'm starting to feel in the gravels up the driveway, it's fighting for traction. My hubs are unlocked, but I have there's cast metal and they're automatic hubs, so I'm feeling the hubs engage every so often. Just at least they work. I towed good. So now I need a disc hook. So good. That's the biggest one to go. That's half the tree there. So I pretty much have one more limb to go, and then we have the big bases to go next. But cool. This is my third time towing pine trees up here because every year we always have one tree die. So this is a yearly adventure. So alrighty, I'm gonna get back to work.